Well, Second Step is a violence prevention program that Duval has provided for all of us to be using, and our foundations committee has done some professional development with the faculty so that it's available to all of the teachers on the faculty to prevent bullying in the schools now. It's also has a lot to do with conflict resolution, self-esteem building, and it's a progressive program that builds kindergarten through 5th grade. I pull specific lessons from Second Step based on the needs of my small groups. The classroom teacher goes through it systematically the way the program is written. It's a very easy program to use. It's research-based. Each lesson uses one of these cards. On the back is a script that the teacher can use, and so it's very strategically done to address the social skills needs of children at each grade level. One of the great things about Second Step is that the planning time is very minimal. What I did today, because I have actually like 40 minutes for my social skills groups, it was a enriched Second Step lesson. If I had just used the program the way it's designed, I could have done this entire lesson in about 12 to 15 minutes, and I could have prepped for it in about 5 minutes. So it's absolutely perfect for classroom teachers that are pressed for time. On the classroom management side of things, if we can address the social skills and the issues that Second Step helps the children learn strategies to address, then we're not going to have the classroom management problems that we see a lot of the time. So it's more of a preventative program than it is a reactive program. I think the way that our classroom teachers enjoy this the most is that they do a weekly Second Step lesson on either Monday or Friday. And it's a set time that the children know that they're going to come together and have a classroom meeting, and they're going to do their Second Step lesson. And then they use the posters and the other materials as visuals in the classroom. So throughout the week, they refer back to those visuals and they use the same language. So it's very easy to integrate during transition times. If, like when they're coming back in from the playground, would be a great time to use a lesson. Or even, I like doing things prior to a situation that may kind of lend itself for some difficulty. So lots of teachers will use it right before lunchtime at the end of Writer's Workshop. They've done their closing meeting. They can do a Second Step lesson in 15 minutes and then move on to lunch and recess. Hopefully the children will learn something from the lesson and then move out to the playground and use those skills. Children learn better from an empathy approach, I believe. If they believe that they're cared about and you approach their mistakes as opportunities to learn and grow, then they are going to respond much better to their environment, and they're also going to use that same kind of approach and empathy, I'm hoping, with their friends and with other people as well. So I try to model that for our children here. And if they don't see why it matters, then as a learner myself, as a child, I always put myself back into this particular place, and I think if I didn't understand why I was learning it, and if I wasn't engaged with how it was gonna help me, and I wasn't enjoying the lesson, then I wasn't there. So I love for my children to enjoy the learning process. That it's not just about coming to school and sitting in a chair all day and filling out papers and taking a standardized test. That's not what learning is all about. Learning is all about enjoying life and learning how to be a lifelong learner. And with our special needs and at-risk children especially, they have got to find that love of learning to turn themselves onto it, so that they don't have to depend on the people around them to make them want to learn. I want them to want it for themselves. At Chetts Creek, our discipline data has dropped tremendously. After implementing Second Step last year, the foundations team also completely changed our core discipline and classroom management plan for the entire school, kindergarten through 5th grade.